Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Moore, and I want to welcome you back to our Build a Better Brain seminar series. We've talked about the brain, we've talked about the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, the temporal lobe. We've talked about the cerebellum, we've talked about the spinal cord. Now let's talk about the little teeny weeny cells that make up those. Those cells are called neurons. And a neuron, like most cells, has a big cell body. But what makes a neuron different, it has something called dendrites. These are the receptors. These are what allow you to feel things. These are what allow nerves to talk to other nerves. And one neuron can have multiple receptors. So information comes into the neuron, and it goes in, it's digested by the cell, and that cell will send something out to other neurons via something called the axon. Now a neuron has a nucleus with DNA material, just like any other cell does. A neuron has mitochondria. Mitochondria are what gives the nerve energy. A neuron has ribosomes. That is so that you can make neurotransmitters and you can make new neurons. It has an endoplasmic reticulum, some with ribosomes on it, some not. So there's ways to get stuff in and out of the cell. There's cytoplasm. So a neuron has some channels. It has the axon. The axon, there's something called Schwann cells, and that helps create more myelin. Myelin is kind of a neuroprotective thing, kind of like, I like to tell people that it's kind of like the rubber coating on a wire. And it allows the neuron, the nerve, to work faster. So it's an insulator, but it's not really an insulator. It's a speeder upper of the signal. And so I'm trying to make this very simple terminology. So that is a neuron in its simplest form. On subsequent videos, we're going to talk about how a nerve works, how it sends the impulses down. We're going to talk about how a nerve heals, so that you can know nerves actually do heal. That's very important information. It's not new information, but it's important information. So I want to start with an exercise for what you can do to make sure you optimize your neurons. So let's go through that. Here is a great exercise for every neuron, and that is move around. When you move around, when you go for a walk, you stimulate different neurons, different proprioceptors, different mechanoreceptors. You use your eyeballs to look around. That's your visual ocular reflex. So going for a walk outside, and it's in Michigan, it's a nice summer day. Michigan in the wintertime, you just wear some clothing. Most important thing again is to do it and be safe. But a great exercise for your neuron is to go outside, breathe in some fresh air, and walk around. If you're unable to do that safely, bring a walker, make it a little teeny short trip. But that is great for neurons because all neurons love oxygen. Go outside, get some fresh air. They love fuel. Make sure that you're eating the right foods. Nerves love stimulation. All nerves love stimulation. Those three things are what we call nutrients. What neurons also want is they want a healthy body. So if you're sick, if you're had surgeries, you're taking medication all the time, you have poisonous thoughts, poisonous diet, you have traumas, your nerves don't like that. So a healthy body nerves like. And then nerves like time, because it takes time to heal the neuron. So I want to thank you for watching this video. We're going to get more into the neuron, but I just want to say here's an intro. Here's an introduction to the neuron. If you have any questions, call our office, 810-374-0304, and you can text that number also. So I want to say thank you. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and have a blessed day.